squat. Finn lived his best life this weekend. You ready? Let's do it. Strength on the mat. Down and up. Wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers while you're at it. We have the emphasis on strength today. He didn't move. He just like settled in right on my foot. So if you notice, I have a chair and I have one dumbbell. A couple more like this. Press down, lift up. On this one, push down into your feet, lift from the top side of your hip bones, hold at the top. Reach up, reach over. Create length in your side body. Drop that shoulder a little bit. Hug your rib cage in. Pull your abs in so we're activating your core, which is where we create more stability in the hips. To the center, relax the shoulders down. And then other side. Lift up, press it over. Here comes Micah. So dropping that shoulder back. So just notice, where do you feel a little more tension, a little bit more restriction in your movement? And can you create lift in order to create more ease of movement? Does that make sense? Back to the center, down and up, let's go. 3 times. 2 more like this. And 1 more. Bring the arms halfway down, fold them in half. Separate the shoulder blades, creating space between the shoulders, hugging your abs in, drawing your rib cage down, rounding out that back, but holding for stability. And then open it up. Palms are up, open. Elbows tuck in, chin up, chest up. Find the space for your head to sit more neutrally aligned. That was quite a way to say that. Wiggle your toes. Bring the hands forward again. Separate the shoulder blades. Draw your abs up and in. And then open it up. Elbows drop down. Create space. Find the length from the shoulder to the neck. And then we're going to squat down and then open up as we stand up. So it'll be like this. Combining these two, we have a lot of moves today that require some holding because we're sticking with our overload in this way. And then we're going to do dynamic motions. As always on Mondays, really activating your legs, your glutes, your core, and your upper body involvement. So as you do this, on the end point right here, hug in, squeeze in, and then on the down point, push down through your heels, open up, squeeze in. So you're creating some flex as you pull these elbows in. Yes? 1 more time. And up. Release, shake it out. Work your ankles around in circles. Just get all the little bits and pieces kind of waking up. So I'm going to show you our first move. We're going to use a dumbbell for this. You don't have to. If you want to do it without anything, you can. It's a wide squat. So first we're just going to squat and practice because that's always good. And then you're going to go wide squat with the hold, and the arms are going to do a dumbbell chest press. So what's going to happen is you have to use your abs to stabilize. Push your hips back, legs are on. Otherwise, you're not stable. So you choose how low you go, and then we're going to play with that. So first, I have one 10-pound dumbbell here. You choose what you want. You can always change it out. You don't have to hold anything. First, we're just going to squat down and up, holding this. Here we go. Just down and up. Shoulders back. I just want your legs to practice. Push your hips back. Drawing your abs in. So it's kind of lengthen your spine. Lighten the toes, finding the anchor points and the balls of the feet, the outside edge of the foot and the heel. And then draw up and in from your abs. So we're in this dynamic motion, creating flexion, creating tension. I'm going to go 3 more. And now bring the dumbbell up. So we're going to go down into the squat, hold, and you're just going to reach forward, slightly turned up with the palms and back. Abs in, pull back. Yeah, good morning. Breathing. So you could even like turn your palms all the way up. Yes, 1 more. And now we're gonna hold the dumbbell out, squat down and up. So it's down and up. So now your upper body is in the hold. Pull the shoulders back, breathing. Yes, find your center. And now in this one, on the down, we reach out. On the up, pull it in. You're welcome. Out, drive down, pull in. Can you even it out both sides? Breathe. You got it, keep your breathing. And then right here, pause. Set it down, walk in a circle. Walk your legs off. Right, that was a funny thing to say. I think I say that too. Why would you want to walk your legs off? Keep your legs, shake them out. We're gonna do that again. And now your body's like, okay, I've got this. We are already mapping a new neurological system, which is the coolest thing, the most important thing. Just holding the dumbbell, down and up, let's go. So it's 5, push through your heel. See if you can be more intentional about creating some flexion in your legs. Squeeze, yes. Draw your abs in. Now take it down. The dumbbell's you're holding the down. Dumbbell's up. We're gonna reach out and pull back. Draw your abs in. Do you feel the stability you're creating from your center? Are you breathing? Yes. Now, take it out. We're gonna go down and up. Holding. Yes. I'm going 3 more, which might feel like it's an extra or a half extra, but who doesn't like a half extra here? And now we're gonna pull the dumbbell in, reach out as you go down. 5, press down, lift up. What's happening in your core? 4, yes. 3, breathing. 2, and 1. Set it down. Yeah, so all of that holding, we're creating the strength in your upper back, in the shoulders, in your arms, all the places where we want it. So, breathing, walk it around. We're gonna go one more time. I love doing the first one 3 times more than I love doing other ones 3 times, because I always feel like your body just needs another second. Yes? Another minute. Ready? Let's go. Down. How could you create more here? Could you squeeze and resist coming up a little bit more? Could you pull the shoulders back and then draw the elbows in more? What's new right here? Now we're gonna take it up, hold at the bottom of the squat, reach out, pull in, abs tight, breathe. Yes, push your knees out. You're choosing how low you go. You got it. Now stand up. On the down, hold it out and keep it out. Here we go. Down and up, hold the out, squat down and up. Press down, lift up. Yes. How much can you use your legs? Can you pull the shoulders back more? Can you draw your abs in more? I know it's working. So on the down we go out, on the up we pull back. 1. Just a 5, 2. So we've done 20 moves in a row. 3, 4, and 5. Set it down. Walk around, shake it out. Water if you want it. Just water, right? Because why not? Okay, now we're gonna do a standing angle kickback. We did this last week. Lifting up, situating this hip so you're not starting here. Actually put your hands here and move so your knee is pointing to the outside edge of your foot. This leg comes up, zipper up. Hold on to something if you want to, no problem. Turn the back foot out and we're gonna lift back and down at an angle. like ballet. Let's go. When I was little, I wanted to be a ballerina, and I was very sure, we're gonna do 15 of these, that it was possible. Lift up. What are your hips doing? Yeah, could you tuck that hip in? And then I didn't want to do that anymore, right? Breathe, feel your core. But it brings up the point, what do you want to do that you tell yourself you can't do, that you just get in your own way? Anchor your ribs. Draw your abs in. We're activating your glutes here. 3 more. Leading with the heel, turning that toe up. Yes, just switch sides. Anchor, lift up, get tall. Turn that foot out, let's go. Turn it out and in. See where you're twisting. Are you, like my body likes to twist and have some torque, but I wanna get that rotation from the hip, right? So from that, like my femur, my big leg bone in that hip joint, and I'm so stable on the other side. I'm creating stability by squeezing my abs in, isometric contraction on the abs. We do that often in here with the bracing. I have no idea what number I'm on. Are you breathing? 15 is the goal, the target. I'm going 2 more. All right, so now that that's all working, now we're gonna do a kickstand squat with rotation. Get ready to have some fun. So kickstand squat just means this foot is helping you stabilize. You can put it where you want to. The alternative to a kickstand squat is a single leg squat, but I feel confident that you won't be able to go down quite as far, and I really want you to practice range of motion. So everybody do this with me. Gently put this foot down. You can put it as close as you need to, and then drop down like you're gonna kneel down. How far can you go? And then from this position, tuck your hip in so you're in a straight line in your spine. Push your knee out so it's over the foot. And then from here, a little bit of forward hinge. Yep, I'm going slow on purpose. And then push into this standing leg, stand up all the way up. Let's go 5 like that. Let's go. Take it down. Little bit of a rotation from the upper body. You can see what's going to happen with the dumbbell in your hand in just a second. Yes. Practicing. Push into that standing leg. Hi, Micah. And then pause. Other side. So we're going to create our brain to muscle connection first, and then we'll add some weight. So manually rotate the hip, come down, be sure that you're coming down with this knee aligned with the foot, your hip is back, everything tucked in. Are you squared away? Hold it, push into the heel, anchor with the ball of the foot so we're not creating weird pressure on the knee, but you're sitting back into that hip where your strength is, your power, your leg, your hip. That's where you want to feel it. From here, stand up. And then here we go 5 times. Down, push into the standing leg, drive it up, work your alignment. Yes? So that the chest is hinging forward just a bit. You got it. How are your shoulders? Drive into that heel, drive into the mid foot. Now, remember when we add weight, it becomes, now we're gonna create load. It becomes even more important. So, 1 dumbbell. With this one, we're gonna start with just the dumbbell down, then we're gonna add a front raise. Yes? Let me see if we do that first. Yes. Then we're gonna hold the front raise. It's just gonna be fun. Okay, so hip back, are you situated? Chest forward, kickstand your squat, single leg. Here we go. Drop down, little bit of rotation, and come up. Drop down, little bit of rotation, and come up. Drop down, little bit of rotation. See how low you can go, push into this standing foot. Now we're gonna add a front raise. Lift up at the top. So it's down, press down, lift up. How much weight could you put into that squatting leg, right? Could you like lift up that other leg a little bit? Starting to practice squeezing your core. Shoulders are back, abs in. Now, hold the arms at the top, just a squat. Take it down, lift it up, no torso rotate. Take it down, shoulders are back. Draw your abs in. I know. Woo. Press down, lift up. Check your knee, check your foot. Last one, and then you're done. Release. Yes? So much intention, so much focus. Other foot. Square it up. Kickstand your leg. Just a squat, no front raise. Here we go. Little torso rotation. And lift up. Hey, Micah. Press down, lift up. So notice how much weight is going on that kickstand leg. Could you lift it up a little bit? You want to push the butt back, chest forward. Yes. All right, now we're going to add the front raise at the top. So we take it down, hip back, lift up, abs in, shoulders back, down. And we go slow, so you put more force, right? Here's a little physics thing. Greater velocity in these exercises creates less force. Breathe, right? So your muscles have to put the brakes on and hold with more force when we go slow. Now hold the arms up. Here we go, just a squat. That's why we love them so much. Shoulders back, abs in, breathe. What's happening in the foot? Are you anchoring? Ball of the foot, heel. How are your shoulders? How's your upper back? Mid back, put it to work. Abs in, release. No, yes, release. Oh my goodness. Shake it out. I know, I'm sweating. You? We're going back to this guy. Yeah, because why not? Now, option, while you do that leg lift, opposite arm bicep curl. Why not? Right? Do you need to hold on? You could do that. And if you need to hold on, you could do same arm curl, because that just makes sense. But right here, don't miss the zipper up. Stabilize your hips. Lift, extend, rotate the foot up. Here we go. Up. So draw your abs in. Like this very point right here. Could you pull in? Support your spine right in the middle. Yes? Rotate up. So much stability across the body. You got it. Shoulders back. Abs in. Woo. We are creating the most amazing stuff. One more. And release. Other side. Plant your foot, lift it up, rotate back, zipper up again, arm out. You ready? Go. Get that rotation. You just want to create contraction in the glute medius. Abs in, breathing. Simple. Yeah? Working the stability. Feel your abs grab on. 5 more. 5, 4, 3, shoulders back, 2, and 1. Set it down. Take a walk, like move your body through space. Cover some ground. Just move your legs, yes? Because we're coming back to this one and we're gonna go a teeny smidge faster through our reps, but we're still creating intentional contraction, intentional force. Ready? Plant, square it up, lift it up, make yourself taller, hug your abs in, lower part active. Let's go. Down, little rotation, stand up. And see if you can lift this leg a little bit. Yes? So I love the kickstand to create some stability to get down lower. So play. Make this a time to like play with how your body moves. Yeah? Now we're gonna go down and lift the arms up with the up. So it's down, then front raise, up. Down, a little bit of that hinge, up. So much strength in this leg. It's happening. Yes. Now, hold it. Just the leg. No rotation. 5. Breathe, abs in. You've got this. Stay with it. Strengthen this leg. 2 more, that's it. Press down, lift up. How much weight can you put in that leg? I know. All of that muscle contraction creates something different in your brain. You ready? Let's go. Hips back, a little rotate, come up. Yes, kickstand as much as you need to. Focus on that alignment, what's happening in your abs. Don't forget to use them. You choose how low you go, right? How low I'm going isn't necessarily right for you. You might want to go lower. Haha. You might want to go less low. Now down and lift up. Right here, lift. Breathe. Yes, love a good wobble. Find your center, like you're hugging in from right to left to your center line. Hold this, go. Down. 5. Shoulders back. Mid back, abs in. You know you could set your weight down. You know you could bring your arms down. Yes. Set it down. Walk it off. Create movement. Create movement with your new muscles. Shake it all out as you come back. Now, we're gonna go to a deadlift because we have to do a hinge. We're gonna go single leg up, single dumbbell. Yes? Single leg, single dumbbell. 5 of those, and then work with me, hold with a row. Right? And then we're gonna combine those. So down, row, stand. This arm is just hanging out, looking for something to just hold on to. Feel free, right? Here's where your mind is. How can I create stability, challenge it a little bit, but not so much that you're just falling everywhere and it's frustrating? And then how can I create more intentional contraction to build more strength? That's what we're here for. Be here for what we're here for. Okay. Plant. Square it. Lift out of your hip bones. Just a tilt forward. You can hold on, that's fine. But notice where your shoulders are. Lift that leg up and then push through your heel, stand up. That was your practice. Okay, everybody practiced? 5 of them in a row, let's go. So the arm is just here, but at the bottom of the motion, you want to practice holding your shoulder back, right? So you're not letting the dumbbell rotate forward for this one. Plant that foot, lift that back leg. Are you breathing? Creating length in that hamstring. This is your last one, all the way down and up. Now we're gonna take it down and hold. If you need to, place that back toe down. Right here, we're gonna row. 5, 4. Remember, you're working that upper back. 3, so if you need to hold on, do that so you're not just in the neck, but you can be intentional. And now we're gonna stand up. You're gonna take it down, 1 row, stand up. You ready, set, let's go. Take it down, row, stand. Yes? Woo. Oh, you have 2 more. 2 more. You've got this. This is the process of getting more stable, of getting stronger. This is the process. This is what gets you there. Stand up. Release. My leg was shaking. Perfect. Are you breathing? Breathe in through your nose. You've got this. We're doing it together. Okay, we're gonna practice one. It's a whole new world over here. So situate yourself, find your hinge, draw your abs in, then lift that leg. Then lengthen your spine, then draw the abs in, then lift that leg. Yes, and then push into that heel, anchor with the ball of the foot, and stand up. Are you breathing? In through your nose. 5 times just like that. Here we go. Extend that back leg, drop down into that heel, squeeze in from your abs. And you're taking this at your pace, but your focus is on your leg, your alignment. Breathing as you come up, pulling your abs in. Practice stabilizing your spine. We've got 1 more down and up if you're with me in my speed. Then we're gonna take it down and we're gonna hold it and you're just gonna row. Here we go. 5, 4, work around that shoulder blade. 3, hey Micah, hug your abs in. 2, and 1, stand it up, down with a row, then stand up. You've got this, stay with me. Take it down, you can do this. Take 1 row, stand it up. Get your head out of the way, get your opinions out of the way. Just focus on how you're working. Extend that leg back, abs in. Push down through that heel. Feel the strength in that standing leg. It's building. Pull it up. You're breathing. Stay with me, last one. Yes. Set it down. Walk it around. Breathe in through your nose. Yes? You know what's fun? It's fun when the things we do in here translate to doing something else fun in your life. Just this last weekend, I went water skiing. I've been skiing, we're gonna do it again, since I was 11. I get to go like once or twice a year. I slalom, that's all I do. And I went out and did it this weekend. Every year I have to see like, can I still do it? And why, yes, I could, and it felt really strong, and it felt like I could just keep going. Why? Thank you, because of you. So what is the thing for you? Let's go. Just down and up, but create that extension with the leg and lift up, stand up, find your core, find your center, right? So I'm like on 1 foot and 1 ski, and do you think this, this translates straight into that. What do you want to do that creates the necessity to be able to push yourself to balance better? You know, what do you want to do in your life? Maybe it's not water skiing. This is the last one like this. Then we're going to take it down in row. Here we go. Hold it. Hold. But you know, when we stop doing stuff or we tell ourselves we're too old, that's when we get old, right? And then stand up. So here we go, down with the row. So this has so much purpose and so much intention outside of just this moment. This is how we get there. Stay with it. Abs in. Are you breathing? Always breathe. And come to think of it, I'm not even sore. Press down with the foot. Lift up. Woo. Find the center. You're focused on exactly this. I'm going one more. Yes? So exciting. Okay, other side. Plant. Slide that hip back. Lift up. Intentional squeezing. Lift that leg. Here we go. Down and then up. Last round. Push down through that heel, zipper up through the core. Smile as you do it. Breathe as you do it. And if your mind's gonna wander somewhere, let it wander to what would be fun to challenge yourself to do. Now we're gonna take it down with a hold in a row. One hold, you're just gonna hold it. Now we row. 5, square it. 4, squeeze your abs in. 3, extend that back leg. 2, and 1, stand it up. Down with a row and then stand up. Last 5, you've got this. Take it down, breathe. 5, stand it up. Push through your heel. Take it down. That took me an extra second. Are you still breathing? Don't forget the form of your row. I know, your brain can be on so many things that you're actually doing. One more. And press down, stand up. Woo. Set that weight down. Because we don't want to have this chair out for no good reason. And let's keep practicing our push-ups, all right? So if you don't want to use a chair, you know you have options. A wall, the side of a bed, the side of a couch, a table, a dresser, the floor. Here's how we're gonna go. Last one up here, then we'll take it down. We're gonna do 5 push-ups, and then we're gonna hold on the down and do opposite leg lifts for 5. Now, if on the down, that is like, hard no, Marcy, not holding there because it's all in my neck, no problem, hold at the top for your 5, okay? And then we're gonna challenge ourselves to do 5 more, because why not? I know. We're here to get stronger, so let's do it, let's make it happen. Toes, find your position, zipper up through your spine, no matter where you are. Shoulders out of the neck, here we go. Abs in. Yes. Center it up, right to left, get as even as you can. And now either hold at the top or hold at the bottom and lift. 5. Tip the shoulders. 4, mid back. 3, abs in. 2, you just keep having to adjust. They don't want to stay there. And now push it up. If you can, down and up. Up to you. Down. 5, if you need to, shake it out. Pick it back up. 3, 2, and 1. That was it. Just that. Just that much strength. added to your day. Who's good? Yeah, I mean, how much better are you now? Bring this little weight with you. We're just gonna do overhead pulls with leg drops. Standard issue. Bring yourself down to the mat. You're awesome. Breathe in, roll your spine down to the floor using your ab muscles. And then your arms are here. Anchor your rib cage down. Just whenever you get here, let's work some pullovers. Yeah? So no rush, just, you know, I'll be here. Squeeze your rib cage down and in. So we're just creating this motion, head and neck on the floor. That becomes important when we bring a loaded lever, so a weight at the end of your arms, so over the head. We don't want to have strain in your cervical spine. We want support. Pulling your rib cage down and in. So you want to do at least 10 of these. Squeeze your abs in, and we want to get a little more intentional with the abs as we go. So a little more squeeze in the abs, right? I don't want this to be a super heavy weight. I want to work into this range of motion. I'm going to go one more. And then just really set it down, pick your legs up. Because as you might imagine, we're going to do some combos. So the first one is the feet, like your ankles lifting. So if this is rest with your arms, right? Like this is just supported. The wrist is right over the shoulder. Shoulder is supported by the floor. It's not a lot of work. Now your legs are going to work to come without a swing, because we want to do a full stop at the bottom, lift up, and then full stop at the bottom. Yes? 10 of those. So I want to create a slightly bigger range of motion, flexing the spine with your abs, right? We want to do exercises that create contraction, pulling, the muscles pulling on your spine. So we've got to get some deep abdominal stabilizers involved. Take some thinking, about 10 of these, and then set the feet down. How are you doing? All right, now arms over the head, coming up, legs come up and down. So instead of doing it at the same time, arms go first. Legs, I want that full contraction. Stabilizing your spine, feet down. So your abs are working to lower the legs. Your abs are working to lower the arms. Your abs are not getting much of a break. It's just changing how they're working. Squeeze in so your lower back is not straining because your abs are doing the work. If your lower back is straining, take whichever move is creating the strain out. Just pause. And are you breathing? Yes? Squeeze your abs in. It's that slow lowering that creates more force on your ab muscles. Slow, yes. You got it. I'm doing 2 more. If you're counting, you're doing somewhere around 10. And when you get there, set your arms down. Give yourself a little bit of rest. Yes? Last little bit. Single leg drops. Fingertips by your head. Slight lift to the hips. Single leg. So I just want that focused contraction. So we're gonna anchor the rib cage down, almost like you're about to do a crunch. Keep that squeeze, yeah? Legs up, here we go. So the thing about abs that people get wrong a lot, it's not just about, like, it's true of pretty much every exercise, but abs, I think there's just more opportunity to go through the motions. You could do 100 fast crunches and get so much less out of it than 10 really focused, squeezing, contracting, slow moves, right? So the more you think about squeezing your abs, pulling that leg up, and you train your brain to put its attention on how you're squeezing and contracting, it is true, the more you create neural connection to those muscle fibers, and the more you create a pattern of movement that you want, the more you create that stimulus that creates a response that you want. Stronger, faster, just better. Are you breathing? I'm going 2 more each leg, and then we are done. Squeezing in, squeeze in more. Squeeze it in, squeeze in more, and then set your feet down. Oh my gosh, you did it. Rotate the hips to one side, opposite arm, palm is up. And see how much you can relax like this. Can you create length on the top side? Use your abs, switch sides. So not only did you just create a different physiology because you created more demand on your muscles, you created more demand on your bones, you created more demand on your heart, you created more demand in so many ways. Back to the center, hug your knees to your chest. But you change the way your brain is going to function today, and different things have a different outcome, right? So strength training does so much. Breathe in, breathe out, rock forward. For certain areas of your brain, cardiovascular exercise has slightly different effects, which is why, breathe in and lift up, you are breathing the entire time you're standing, which is why the hybrid piece of hybrid sculpt of working different modalities, strength, cardio, high intensity, slow, like all the different ways we work create more robust outcomes. Also hybrid, because some of them are going to be video at the time, unless you can join me to record the class. Amazing job. You did it again.